Hello from Mallorca. Uh, it's been a very fast couple of days here. It's my second day of the dig, which is August 3rd. I'm going to actually skip reporting on the last few days in Barcelona and the first couple of days in Mallorca. Just give you a quick. I had a really good time. Once I got into the hostel to stay for a few nights, I got to really meet some great people again, and I got to settle down. We had some great jam nights um, on the rooftop of this hostel. The guy who played the drum, and we just sang. There were some. The first night there were some awesome girls from Canada who knew all the songs, and the girls from Switzerland were great. I met a ton of people there. On the ferry from Barcelona over to Mallorca, I met a great guy from England, 50 years old. It was kind of neat just to chat with him the whole time, and he was one of the nicest guys I ever met. Kind of neat was he also played guitar, so I played him a couple songs, and he played Wonderwall. And here we were in the middle of the Mediterranean Ocean, singing Wonderwall together. He was playing it, and it was really neat. I've played guitar with many people, and I've had many people play my guitar, but never anybody older. But it was neat. So then I got to Mallorca, and Mallorca was like completely relaxing. There was lots of wine again, sangria, unbelievable amounts of sangria, but you just kind of sip at it all day, and I slept almost the entire time, catch up with my sleep before the dig, and then I guess I met some nice people there too. I met a girl from Los Angeles, very nice. I hung out with her, and then just hung out at the hostel, went to the beach, slept, I bought some food for the dig so that way I didn't have if the food wasn't good, I'd have something to eat. I got some Nutella and cookies and crackers and things. And then the night before, I didn't sleep the night before the dig, which sucked because I had rested up and got ready for it. I lost my alarm, which was my iPod. I'm not sure if it was stolen or if it's in my bags or what the hell happened, but it's not there. And so I didn't have an alarm, and I left my computer up so mom could wake me up through Skype. But I slept like shit the whole night. And then to there's some other things with the hostel. One of the guys brought somebody home uh, with him, which was awesome. Rare apparently in hostels, but it happened. And they weren't loud or anything. That wasn't like that. It was just awkward. Um, but anyways, enough about that. The more 8 o'clock in the morning, I got up, caught the bus to the center of the city. I got just in time. It took a lot longer for the bus than they told me it was going to. I left about an hour and 20 minutes early. They said to leave at 7:30, so they said I'd be there at 8, and I left at 6:45 and got there at about 7:50 or so. So the next bus would have missed it, but it was cool. Right off the bat, I saw people with the bags. They were getting ready for the dig, and we caught up from there. We ended up taking cars. The excavation crew has a couple vehicles, and um, they're pretty much open for the students. Most of the people here are students of archaeology or history, or some are just it's a hobby for them. We came the first day was a preparation day. We had a lot. We had a few hours where we were just getting everything ready for the dig. All the materials, all the tools. We have bags of dirt we needed to process from last year that didn't get processed. We only do this dig 3 weeks of the year, and then nothing for until the next 3 weeks. That's just all they're funded for. Um, Great news to all of you who I don't get to talk to before you watch this. The excavation is completely and totally in Spanish, which is really, really interesting because my Spanish is, well, after 2 days, it's a lot better than it was when I first started, but it's been improving very rapidly. And it's kind of neat experience. It's difficult though. There's about four people who speak English besides me. Well, and the rest of everybody else speaks it a little bit, not quite well enough to get by, but between my Spanish and their English, we're making it do. I've been carrying around a couple pieces of paper and just writing down every single word I don't understand. It's anyway. So the first night was good. We just met people, met people, met people. I worked a lot on my Spanish. It was like I feel like a sponge right now, which is completely exhausting. Last night we got done at around 9:30 with everything we were doing. We went to the there's actually really great. We're eating at a hotel, which is all you can eat buffet for lunch and dinner, and then for breakfast we just have crackers and coffee, milk, chocolate milk, whatever. It's light stuff, which is okay. Um, but last night we got done 9:30, and everybody went to the bar, except for like four of us, and we all just passed out. It's kind of funny. I didn't play guitar. I played guitar for 2 minutes to clear my head. I just picked a little bit because of all the Spanish. I needed a break, and then I picked and laid down. Today I woke up and I was working with this girl Sylvia, and a very nice, fun girl from Madrid. Um, and I didn't get to go. Great. I didn't get to go to the first part of the excavation because we were filtering. We were in the lab for today, so I missed the instructions on what we were doing and how we were doing it, which were in Spanish anyways. And so in the afternoon when I went to the dig to work, I had no idea what was going on, and the language barrier was so difficult because I kept asking them how I was supposed to do what they were telling me to do, and they kept telling me why I was supposed to, why we were doing it. I said, they handed me all the tools and said, go. I said, what am I, how do I use these? Am I supposed to be careful? Like, what's the system of organization? And they kept saying, well, we're digging here because the newer stuff is on top, and it's very interesting, but we need to get to the older stuff. And I kept saying, yes, I understand, yo comprendo, pero uh, no comprendo cómo use, cómo uso la instrumentos, and I was saying that wrong. I don't know how to use these tools. I don't know the way it's organized, and it was just so discouraging. And then finally, this one of the boys who speaks English, he's from Eastern Africa. Um, he kind of pulled me aside and explained it all to me. It's very laid back, but it's been really fun. It's very dirty. Archaeology is very dirty and very slow. But I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm learning archaeology and Spanish at the same time. It's incredible actually how fast I'm picking Spanish up. Fortunately, thank God I stayed in Barcelona for a week before I got here to kind of just start reviewing everything I know, because now I'm learning so much and everybody speaks so fast. There's about three people who speak Spanish and don't speak English that I can understand now, because they just speak very slow and very clear. And even if I can't understand everything, I understand enough of it to where it's good. But everybody else, I'm starting to understand actually, which is really neat. And I've been really working to increase my vocabulary. I'm always asking, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? There's David Avaloyas is the director of the dig. He's the head archaeologist, and he speaks English fluently, but I don't think he likes to. And then there's another guy I call Traductor. I forget. I can't really remember his name, but he's been the one that's translating for the three of us who or four of us who are not um, of Spanish backgrounds, or our language isn't Spanish. Um, like I said, I'm having a good time. I really can't complain. It's been awesome. Today, we were over here. I was speaking Spanish with four girls in their room. The way the rooms are set up, it's really kind of simple. The mats you have from school, I don't know if you can see that there or not, like from gym class, that's our mattresses, and there's about 10 in each room. This one has less, only 8, but I was in one with 10, and I was talking to these girls, and I didn't really understand what the hell they were saying. I understood it, but I thought they were joking. And the next thing I know, they're dragging me to my room, and they grabbed my mat, my wonderful mat, and they were dragging all my belongings back, and they put duct tape on my mouth just for fun, like they were kidnapping me. And they put me next to this guy, Barnabas, that's his name, and he's the one that speaks English. And so now I'm in this room, which is beautiful. It's their classrooms, and they're okay, but the 10 minutes for YouTube is about to expire, so I better end this. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. I'm totally safe. I don't have internet, so I don't know when this will go up, but I love you guys, and if I forget anything, I'll try to update you again. And yeah, love you. Bye. That's to mom and grandma. Anybody who I don't love, that wasn't for you. Bye.